Hello children, we are here with chapter number 1 integers of standard 7. We have been studying about multiplication of integers in the exercise 1.3 from question number 1 to question number 4. Now let us use some other properties, more properties of integers, and let us try solving questions that are given in question number 5. Question number 5. Find a product using suitable properties. You are supposed to use properties. It is clearly mentioned in the question. If it is mentioned in the question, you are actually tested whether you are able to use the properties. That is why it becomes compulsion for you to use the properties. Moreover, children, when you practice the properties, you'll always find that using the properties simplifies the method or the solving part of the given question. I'll explain how it simplifies the thing. Initially, we feel a little bit, inhibitions, they are always there. But then, once you practice more, you will always find the properties to be easier. It saves time also. So, let us see how it saves the time and makes the things simple. Here, let's start with sub-question A. Sub-question A is 26 multiplied by minus 48 plus minus 48 multiplied by minus 36. Now children, actually when you study this statement and you are told to solve it, there are actually two methods. One, the use of properties that I'll be explaining you. The other one, which you already know, years you are doing, you will multiply 26 by 48, that is minus 48, you will get an answer. Then you will multiply minus 48 with minus 36, you will get another answer. Finally, you will add those two and you will get the final answer. But children, look at the numbers. 26 to be multiplied by 48, it's a big job. Then you have 48 multiplied by 36 with negative numbers, negative signs obviously. Again a big multiplication. Then you will have two big numbers to be added. So it is tedious. It is time consuming. Lot of multiplications to be done. So here you have another method, that is using the properties. Children, we have already studied about distributive property. We are now going to use distributive property here. And you will see quickly within say 30 seconds you get the answer without any big multiplications. So how to make it out? Now check the given question once again. Actually there are two terms, children. The first term has 26 to be multiplied by minus 48. The second term has minus 48 to be multiplied by minus 36. And in those two terms, there is something that is common. Let us check what that common thing is. Here, 26 into minus 48 is one term, and minus 48 minus 36, multiplication of these two, it is the second term. So now look them, consider them to be one term, and in both the terms, let me put them in some trays. Tray, trays you use to take those cups and all. So those trays we are using, and we are putting these number in two trays. And now check out what is same in those two trays. In both the trays, you will see that minus 48 is common. So children, take out that minus 48 out. It is now out. Minus 48 is out. Here also minus 48 is out. Where is it? Yes, it is written here once out of the tray. Okay? Now when minus 48 has gone out, what is left in the first tray? Yes, it is 26. So you will see that we have written minus 48 multiplied by, and we have put another bracket, one bracket wherein all leftover things are put. So from the first tray we are getting 26. So it's written as the first number. Then we have this plus sign. So you have written that plus sign here. And what is there inside the second tray? Minus 48 has already gone out. So you have just minus 36 inside the second tray. So that minus 36 is noted down. And we get the next statement, this statement, that is minus 48 multiplied by, inside the bracket it is 26 from the first tray and minus 36 from the second tray with the plus sign that was exactly between the trays. So this is how you get the next statement, and we call this property to be distributive property. Now let's proceed. We all know that this minus 48 is as usual copied down. Children, we are now going to solve the bracket because we know we always begin with the brackets. Now solve the bracket. 26 plus minus 36. It gives you minus 10. After that, everyone can quickly multiply 48 and 10. That gives you 480, and two negatives when multiplied together makes it positive. You get 480 as the answer. Now, let's rethink. What we have done is, we have just taken 48, that is with a negative sign, negative 48 outside the bracket. Whatever was left inside the bracket, that was solved quickly, and you get it as minus 10. Multiplication of any number with 10 is very easy, and you get the answer. So you actually hardly take 30 seconds to solve this big mathematical problem. This is how, when we use the properties, we make the things simpler and we proceed. Let's try another. This is 8 into 53 into minus 125. Children, concentrate. Three numbers are to be multiplied. Usually you will multiply all these three one by one, and then finally you will get the answer. But then there is some easy method also. Think about 8 and 125. When you multiply 8 with 125, 125 multiplied by 8. Think about the ones place or the units place. Orally you can do. I am just writing here for your understanding. Basically you can do it orally. You have to just check the multiplication or product of the unit places. Here unit place is 8 and 5. When multiplied, it gives you 40, 4 carryover and all, you know that. The most important thing is the answer will have 0 in its units place or ones place, right? Let us check some other multiplication. 8 and 53. You think the number 8 to be multiplied by 3, that is ones place only we are talking about. So 8 3s are 24. 53 multiplied by 8, the ones place will have 24's 4. Whatever carryover, we are not talking about that. So ones place has 4. Is it having 0? No, it will never have 0 with it. Okay. One more multiplication is there, 53 and 125. 125 multiplied by 53. Again multiply the ones place. Only concentrate in ones place. Forget about all the other things. We are not going to multiply such huge numbers now. Now 5 threes gives you 15. Carry over whatever they are. So ones place of the answer will always have 5. Okay. Now tell me, which multiplication will be the easiest? The easiest will be 8 multiplied by minus 125. So we always begin by choosing those numbers which gives you the easiest product. So we are now using associative property, wherein we can easily change the placement, the order of the numbers that are written. Here we have taken 125 with a minus sign in front, and we have kept 53 for later multiplication. Let it be. We are not interested in that. Here, let us multiply the first and the second number. That multiplication won't take much time because it is having lot of zeros in it. Here the multiplication gives you minus 1000. And that 53 is written as it is with a multiplication sign. Now tell me what the answer is. Do you need to multiply them? It's actually oral. 53 ones are 53 followed by 3 zeros and a negative sign, and quickly you get the answer. So you understand that when we use the properties, the things become simpler. Very simply, you can solve them. Try these type of examples and you will find using the properties to be really interesting and helpful also. One more example. Here it is 15 minus 25 minus 4 minus 10. Again we will do the same. We'll try to select the numbers which will give us easy multiplications. Which are those? 15 and 25. Check the ones place. 5 5s are 25. Is it giving you 0? No. Forget about them. Try some other, because we have lot of numbers there to be multiplied. Now if I consider this second and the third, 25 4. We will be considering the signs later on. First of all, let's concentrate on the units place only. 25 and 4. The units place, 5 4s are 20. Yes, they are interesting number. So we can club these two numbers together. And 15 multiplied by 10 everyone knows. So this is how we are going to rearrange them. So let's rearrange. After rearranging, you have got minus 25 into minus 4 as 100. That is written as the second term. 15 and 10 to be multiplied later on with 100. So what is the final multiplication? 15, 1, 1. These three numbers are to be multiplied. So it will give you 15. And how many zeros? In all there are 3 zeros. So put 3 zeros. And there is one negative sign. Odd number of negatives always gives you a negative answer. So the answer is a negative 15,000. Isn't it very easy to solve the exercise, the given problem, by using the properties? That is why we always study about properties and we use them also. Now, the next sub question, that is D. This is minus 41 multiplied by 102. Simple multiplication will make you multiply this 41 with 102. But let us solve it quickly by using certain property. Children, you all know that 102 can be written as 100 plus 2. Okay. So let us write it as 100 plus 2. Why we have written it as 100 plus 2? Because multiplication by 100 is very easy and multiplication of any number by a single digit is also very easy. So now here we have expanded 102 as 100 plus 2. After this, we are going to use the distributive property, and distributive property tells you that this minus 41 is to be multiplied by 100 initially, then it is to be multiplied by 2. So you will get two separate brackets. First bracket will have minus 41 into 100, that multiplication is very easy. And then the another bracket will have minus 41 multiplied by 2. So let us try it. This is how you have used the distributive property and you have distributed the given example. So now first bracket is minus 41 into 100. Second bracket is minus 41 into 2. And what about the in between sign? That sign, it is already there in the bracket. 100 plus 2, that plus sign is copied here. Now solve the two brackets. That multiplication is very easy. 4100 negative and 82 also negative. Now the rest is very simple. The answer is minus 4182. You had to just add them because two negatives, when solved, we add them and we put the sign of the greater. This is how you have got the answer to be minus 4182. Children, we have more exciting examples where we are going to use the properties. We will be dealing with all those things in the next video. Thank you for now.